Hey guys, Feuerrm here, and today I present to you my 25,000 subscriber Q&A. Thank you all so much for your support over the years. It really does mean a lot to me. A couple days ago on my YouTube community tab and in my Purple Team Discord, link is in the description to join by the way, you definitely should, on those I asked you guys to submit questions for this Q&A, and there were a lot. First of all, we are going to go through the most liked YouTube ones, and then we are going to get to the Discord ones. So now let's get to the YouTube comments. I'm just going to go down through them, the top comments, like from the most liked ones down, so I know what ones you guys really want me to answer. So starting at the top, Blue Wolf asks, why do you like purple color? I don't exactly know why. This is just something that I've liked my entire life without knowing exactly why. I just think it's a beautiful color. I can't really give you a better answer than that. Funtime Fox the Game SSX asks, do you have a girlfriend? I do not have a girlfriend yet, but I do have a crush. What is your least favorite / ugliest looking car in real life and Asphalt 9? This is a bit of a tough one. In real life, I would say the Weber Faster one is definitely one of the ugliest cars. Not the one that's in Asphalt 8, the previous one or something that's not in the game. In Asphalt 9, I still really do not like the look of the VLF on the front. It's grown on me a little bit, I guess, but I still don't like its looks. Then RPM Ghost asks, when are you going to do a face reveal? Nagayan Ryan asks, how old are you? I still do not really wish to give that information away right now, but you can sort of infer about where I am based on me going into my freshman year of college. Why is the Mustang your favorite car? This is another one of those things that I don't know exactly why, but I just know that since my early childhood, the Mustang was just always the car that I really liked, and it's been my dream car for a long time, and I finally have one. And so here I'm going to show you a clip of, well, what the car looks like from the different angles. At some point, I'm probably going to make a video like just me driving it or something, like a vlog with the car. I don't know exactly when that's going to be, but that could definitely come in the future. So Najmi Hazani asks, can you showcase your garage in Asphalt 9 after 1 year of playing the game? I probably will do it after 1.5 years because, well, 1 year has already gone by. Babita Sharma asks, how long do you play Asphalt in one day? It varies a lot. Sometimes, or some days when I'm really busy with school stuff, I don't play it at all. Other days when I'm not busy, I might play for a couple hours, like if I'm trying to get through a multiplayer season or something like that. How long does it take you to make one video? Asks Funny YT Videos. Okay, so this is just for a standard multiplayer video. So say it takes half an hour or so to record the races, maybe 15 minutes if I don't have to do a whole lot. Then editing might take another half an hour or so. My voiceover is probably taking the longest out of all of them. I mean, that can take an hour to do pretty easily on a 10 to 15 minute video. In my normal multiplayer videos, I don't write a script, I just talk about stuff, and then I cut it whenever I run out of things to say, and then start going again. Okay, so pineapple on a pizza or no? This is gonna be controversial, but I do not like pineapple on pizza. Wait, will I ever vlog? I don't really plan to do much vlogging on this channel. If I did, it would probably be with the Mustang, because I know you guys are interested in cars, but other than the Mustang, I don't really plan to. How to join Legions United instructions. So, Legions United has a Facebook page, LU Asphalt. I will put the link to it in the description. How many sisters and brothers do I have? And do they also play Asphalt games? So I have one brother, Garage Eagle. He's in the Purple Team Discord. A lot of you may know him if you are in there, because he is one of the managers. He doesn't really play Asphalt games. He played Asphalt 9 for like a few days when it came out, but not really much other than that. When will Gameloft stop this pay-to-win method for Asphalt 9? Probably never, considering the direction that they're going with Asphalt 8 as well. Someone is waiting to hear an Asphalt 8 multiplayer video again. Honestly, unless there is some sort of extremely special, in some way, car that is not ridiculously painful to get and doesn't require you to spend 10,000 tokens, I'm probably not going to make any more Asphalt 8 multiplayer videos. It's just, I'm not really interested in it anymore. I've made videos about this. I'm not going to talk about it a whole lot here, but I talk about a lot about the state of Asphalt 8 in my most recent Asphalt 9 multiplayer video, the last one that I did about the Mustang. So go check that out if you want to hear my thoughts about Asphalt 8. What is the best Asphalt 9 special event? Definitely the Bugatti Chiron, because the thing about that was that there were packs for the Chiron, and I have a video on my channel of opening a lot of them. I don't remember quite how many, but it was a lot. And I got a couple of jackpots, and the thing is, I was able to 4-star the Chiron with 12,000 tokens. That's what it was. And with the Jesco, I spent 15,000 tokens and didn't even get the car. So, yeah, definitely the Chiron event was the best special event, but I really don't think they're going to do anything like that again. What is my favorite game other than racing games and Minecraft? Other than racing games and Minecraft, I really don't play a whole lot. I mean, there's a couple little phone games that I might play, but I can't really think of anything in particular that I enjoy playing besides racing games and Minecraft. Is my real name Feuerrm? No, it is not. Currently, I don't wish to publicly reveal my name yet, but perhaps in the future that will come. I'm just not quite ready to do that yet. I hope you guys understand. Which do I like more, Asphalt 6, 7, 8, 9, Forza Horizon 4, or Minecraft, or Fortnite? In terms of enjoyability, I would say Asphalt 9 and Minecraft, depending on the mood I am in. Do I prefer cats or dogs? I'm definitely a cat person. Which cars do I prefer for a beginner in Asphalt 9 and multiplayer? Definitely the DSE tents at this point, considering how OP it is now. It's pretty much as good as the Elise. Also, the Camaro is good as well. And I see now your next question. Is the DSE tents? Yes, DSE tents. Very good. Okay, what's the most upset I've ever been when playing Asphalt 8 or 9? So there is one time in Asphalt 8 I can think of and one time in Asphalt 9 I can think of. The time in Asphalt 8 was when RPM Alex had his own event on Venice. It was with the P1, and I'm sure you guys probably remember this because it had a really hard time to beat. I probably tried that 200 or so times before I got it. I probably spent close to 1,000 tokens on it. I don't remember quite how many, but it was definitely a lot. And I raged pretty hard on that one. And then Asphalt 9, there was one time when I lost 50 points, 2 races in a row in multiplayer. One of them I just did really badly, and the next one I got disconnected even though I had a good Wi-Fi, and then I kind of raged at that point. Okay, we'll do a few more YouTube questions, and then we'll get to some Discord ones. So Fraster asks, what is my greatest accomplishment in both Asphalt 8 and 9? So in Asphalt 8, I honestly would consider my greatest accomplishment to be just joining the RPM team, because that was something that I'd never expected. It was an extremely exclusive team in Asphalt 8, and so yeah, that's what I consider my biggest accomplishment there. In Asphalt 9, it's probably the couple times when I reached top 1 in multiplayer in the Acura season and Z4 season, and there was 1 or 2 times where I got top 3 in events. Those would be the ones I can think of now. When did I make my YouTube channel? About 4 years ago and a few months. What is the reason I joined Legions United, and why on every video do I say sequential races? So Legions United, for people that may be a bit confused about it, was originally a collaboration between RPM and Fury on Windows to make a club that would have enough members to get to 20, because neither RPM or Fury had enough, so we combined. So that's the reason I was in, because I was in RPM, and so I just joined that one naturally. I don't say sequential races on every video, but that's when the races in the video are all in order without any taken out, because it shows the car's true performance better. When did I start playing Asphalt? Well, my first Asphalt game was Asphalt 6, whenever that came out. I also played 7 and 8 as well. Started playing 8 about... Gosh, at this point, it's been almost 4 years. Favorite song? Rogue Exogenesis, a Monster Cat release. Least favorite car in Asphalt 9? The SRT8, if you're talking about just simply driving it. Least favorite car in the real world? I do not really have one. What am I studying in college? Mathematics. What's my favorite food? Pizza and apple pie. A very American answer, I know, but that's the truth. Do I ever feel like making videos too much of a hassle or a chore and you have to power through it? Or do I always enjoy it and not feel any pressure? For the most part, it's pretty enjoyable. The only times when I really feel pressure at it is when there's a bunch of other things that I also have to do. But like making videos itself, unless there's a part that gets very tedious, like the old Purple Team, the verses in Asphalt 8 got sort of tedious to make. Like, I don't usually have any unenjoyment issues with that. What's my editing software? Movie Studio Platinum 16. If the Shelby GT500 were to be an Asphalt 9, what class would I put it, and what stats would I give it? Let's see, I would put it in S-Class, and give it 1679 acceleration, 1679 top speed, 1679 handling, and, oh yeah, 1679 nitro. Am I gonna make more videos with face cam? Probably the ones that I would do with face cam would be the live streams. For the normal videos, I'm not sure. What's the future of the channel? And I think after this one, we're going to switch to the Discord questions. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to keep uploading Asphalt 9 as long as I can and try other racing games. Probably going to try Need for Speed Heat when it comes out. Basically, it's going to stay mostly focused on racing games in general. So now let us hop over to Discord and see what the people there have said. Can I drive yet? Yes. What are my future plans in real life and what content am I going to create more in the future? Well, I'm definitely going to do something with a mathematics degree. Not 100% sure yet, but I've thought about being a math professor. That's just one of many options though. And what content am I going to make more in the future? Racing games, as I previously said. What were my thoughts when I started the server, and what do you think of it now? Well, Ahmed, you were the one who originally gave me the server, so thank you for that. I mean, honestly, it was great then, and it's even better now. I'm very proud of how far it's come. Do I have any consideration for a Purple Team Versus for Asphalt 9? Currently, no, simply because those never get as many views as my other ones, which isn't a problem necessarily, but it's just they take so long to put together that I feel my time is better spent on making other videos that you guys want to watch more. Host Asphalt 9 meme review. So you mean like review Asphalt 9 memes on my channel? That might actually be pretty cool, but I don't know the best place to get all of them. Who's the first YouTuber I ever subscribed to? Possibly Michael Hickok's films. Back in the days when I was mostly doing Lego videos on the Fury channel, Michael Hickok's films was and still is, a very big Lego YouTuber, and I really like to stop motion, so I subscribed to him pretty early. Do you watch Pewdiepie's Minecraft series? I haven't watched all the episodes, but I've watched some of them, and I mean, I have a positive impression of them. I just don't have time to watch all of them, you know. Where do I live? United States Central Time Zone. Not gonna tell any more than that. Will I modify my Mustang in the near future? I don't really plan to, because I'm not big into modding. I'm just probably gonna drive it how it is. Do I believe Asphalt 9 is on its decline to a certain degree after the Jesco event? Yes. Favorite moment from Asphalt 8 days? Possibly that 6 dart selfie in, I think, my 4th, maybe, don't quote me on that, one of my early Asphalt 8 live streams. That was a very, very memorable moment. Asphalt 8 versus Asphalt 9, which is more pay to win for me? Probably, that's actually tough. I'd say they're pretty much tied right now. Asphalt 9 actually might be slightly more pay to win, given how many dollars, how many thousands of dollars it would have taken to win the Jesco event. But Asphalt 8's honestly pretty close. What other racing games have I played other than Asphalt 8, Asphalt 9, and Forza? Not too many. I've played The Crew 2. I've played some old other racing games, some other Asphalt games, Asphalt 6 and 7. Other than that, I don't quite know. What are my thoughts on the Vulcan's looks? Pretty good. You hate the VLF, don't you? No. What phone do you use? This one right here, OnePlus 6T. Why did you start YouTube / what inspired you? So I was actually inspired by some early Minecraft YouTubers, such as Sky Does Minecraft and Sunday and Captain Sparkles and people like that. How much different do I act on cam compared to off cam? I try not to act a whole lot different. I mean, I don't put on like a fake personality or something. I suppose I have more of a presentation sort of voice when I'm on cam. But other than that, I mean, the few people that have met me in real life at Dallas, they can probably attest to the fact that I'm pretty much the same. How do my friends and parents think about my YouTube career? They think it's very cool, and I'm very thankful to my mom and dad for supporting me. Thank you very much. Do I like my cars smooth or loud? I would probably take smooth. My Mustang's pretty smooth, and it sounds nice, but I think I would take smooth any day. Will I do a vlog painting my Mustang purple? So many people actually have asked if I will paint my Mustang purple, and I've always said I wouldn't paint it. If I did make it purple, I would wrap it, and that is quite expensive. So I don't have any plans to do that right now. However, in the future, I mean, it's on the table, I suppose. What brand of candy or snacks do I really enjoy? Reese's Peanut Butter Cups are great. What's my proudest achievement in life so far? If you're talking about material things, 25,000 subscribers on YouTube. I never expected it. Thank you guys again. Have I ever played a horror game or a horror map in Minecraft? Can I make at least one video with face cam reaction of me playing that? I do not really like horror stuff, like, at all, so probably not. However, in Minecraft, it's not too scary. I don't really plan to do that sort of thing, though. What's something that we won't believe about you? I am actually quite shy in real life, even though you probably don't really see that online, but yeah, it's the truth. What's my favorite car besides the GT350R? Or I guess the GT500. I'm assuming he's meaning besides the Mustang. I don't know. However, I really like some Lamborghinis, like the SV, for example, and the Huracan Evo. I do not have a definitive second favorite, though. How do I deal with annoying people on social media? Usually I either ignore them or, unfortunately, am sarcastic towards them. I try not to do that anymore. What is my favorite car to drive from each Class in Asphalt 9? Let's see. D-Class Elise, C-Class probably the Pininfarina, B-Class Corvette, A-Class, I'd have to say the 918, and S-Class probably the Bugatti Chiron, Jesco, or the Senna. What are the specs on my laptop? I have an Intel i7700, a GTX 1060, 6GB, and 16GB of RAM. It's an Acer Predator Helios 300 from a couple years back. Do I know if there's going to be a new Asphalt game this year? No, I do not, unfortunately. They don't really tell us that sort of thing, because that's, like, that would be bad if it leaked very early. What career option do I want that requires a PhD? If I wanted to become a mathematics professor, if I decided completely on that, I would pretty much need to have a PhD. If I played games from big franchises other than Forza Asphalt 8 and 9, I've played Portal 1 and 2. Does that count? I don't really play like many AAA games or stuff like that. Will I play NFS Heat when it officially comes out? Yeah, I definitely plan to try it out. It looks really cool based on the gameplay and everything I've seen so far. Would you sing Baby Shark at the end of your Q&A? Do I think if the community knew that it wasn't GameLoft's fault for being greedy, would they stop blaming them? Yeah, so Vivendi bought Gameloft, and Vivendi is actually the company, I think, that's been pushing Gameloft in the direction of more pay-to-win stuff. I believe it was Marf who made a video about this, and he said, like, it wasn't, like, completely sure that Vivendi was the one who made this happen. It could have happened otherwise as well. But I do think that Vivendi probably accelerated the process. But if people knew that it wasn't Gameloft's fault, I honestly don't know what people would do. Not enough people actually know about Vivendi. Can this question be on the video? No. I mean, yes. Please sell merch. I have come up with some designs for shirts. I have not started a store or anything yet, but that's definitely something that I do plan to do pretty soon. A lot of us in the Discord will help you in making merch. Well, thank you guys. When it comes time that I'm really getting serious about getting it going, certainly I could ask you guys for maybe some different designs and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely. Favorite color other than purple? Red and blue, because, well, they make purple. Favorite color, still 1679? I mean, that's my meme number. I wouldn't necessarily say it's my favorite number. My favorite number is 7, probably. What would I do if one of the Purple Team members / fan met me in real life? I mean, it's already happened at DreamHack Dallas. I met Pulsar, Justin, Zoma, and TWL Engage. It was pretty cool. I'm sure it would be quite fun, and I honestly would enjoy it. Can I do a video of showing how I make videos? That's definitely something that could be coming. I have one back from 1,000 subscribers about it, but that's pretty outdated now. Can I make my cars pink for 72 hours? No. Can you dye your hair purple? So that is something that perhaps I could do in the future. However, right now, I don't really have any plans to. Have I tried Rocket League? I definitely have tried it. I got it a couple years back, but it was never a game that I got really into. I mean, it's kind of fun, but it's not really something that I plan on uploading to a channel. It's not the sort of game that I want to do that with. Even though it does have cars, so who knows? So guys, thank you all for watching. Thank you again so much for 25,000 subscribers. It really does mean a lot to me, and I'm thankful for your support over all these years. Please like the video if you've enjoyed, and consider subscribing for more Asphalt 9 and Asphalt 8 updates, I guess, and Forza and Minecraft content. And I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.